Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron rumble.
No, that's not how it goes. You old hag. You think if I reset the Louse wouldn't mess it up.
How odd of you to call me a hag, but obviously Louse has yet to look in a mirror.
Stop it! If I had not a migraine, I would soon need medication. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, what are we supposed to do when we are driven mad with boredom? Whilst Hecate is off casting magic spells and la-dee-da, this and that, we just continue to sit around this boiling cauldron, and I actually can't remember last time we used it.
Mustn't we rest next to thy cauldron all day, with our backs aching and our knees locking?
Shall you all not be so dramatic? Hecate will come back, as she said, soon, and with important news of her exploits and escapades. Actually, Hecate sent a messenger pigeon. She talks of great plans in this letter. Dear my witches, I have splendid plans for you all. As you all may well know, I, Hecate, the goddess of wilderness and childbirth, the patron goddess of feminine magic, a true perfectionist in the arts of witchcraft, shall submit you all to prove how skilled you are in thy art of witchery, spell yielding, and potion mixing. I have written the ingredients to a toadstool soup under this, and I expect you all to make it. If this potion, that I shall tell you is very important, is made with these ingredients, you all shouldn't mess up. Do not disappoint me as you have numerous times before. Let's remember when you made me poison instead of bubbling soda. How despicable. Well, good luck on making thy potion, and I shall bid you adieu. P.S. All the ingredients you shall find can be found in thy wicked forest, or Amazon, or eBay.
Are you serious?
Serious about what? The letter? Or the toadstool potion?
A lot, actually. She is sending us to make her a soup that she calls a potion. I mean, come on, does she think we're that gullible?
I agree with you for once. This is the 5th time she has sent us to make her food, and possibly the 4th time she has told us she would return. But when that time comes, she doesn't.
Exactly, and I think we should. Let's make a plan.
Wait, what did I miss? Plan what? Oh no, I'm not sure I want to hear what you're plotting.
See, at this point, I don't know why you're not joining us.
Haven't you been wronged by Hecate? For example, remember when she sent us to... Shh! Don't say that. I do remember that like it was yesterday, though. But what about all Hecate has done for us?
What done? Hecate has only started things and not near them to an end.
I can attest to thy statement. I have counted 5,768 years, 10 months, 2 weeks, 5 days, 8 hours, and 32 minutes since Hecate has fulfilled a promise. Not to mention our aching backs and locking knees.
And the rats nibbling on our toes, the owls busting holes through our glass panes, and the crooked, dusty shed we have. It's really rather in need of renovation.
All the points made were very true, and those rats are very annoying. I'm convinced, but only on one occasion.
What have that occasion be?
You make me a new broom. Mine is withered and has splinters. I mean, you can imagine.
I don't think I want to imagine that. I'm like the weather on a sunny day.
Sunny?
No, good. I will craft thy broom to the highest quality. Here you go, a brand new broom. Now we can start on this plan. Whatever we shall plan should be in the least interest of Hecate, that's for sure. She finally needs to feel the disappointment that she so graciously gives us. Now, what should we plan?
Ooh, me. No! We can set a trap and catch her.
You have as much brains as the sea bass we use in our barnacle lasagna. I would only ask someone who is of land dwelling and not the beloved that rests on a whale's underbelly.
Again with the fighting! My eardrums are as good as best because of the agonizing sounds of thy two's voices colliding. Shall we not fight and be in peace for once? Or you all shall be in pieces, courtesy of my wand.
All right. What's the greatest magic we have to give?
World domination. We can catapult ourselves into a village with children.
Devious, even.
No.
World domination is too far for our magic. And catapulting ourselves into a village of children? Are you serious? That's like stealing candy from a baby. But with 70 babies, in stealing those... You know what, never mind. We can cast spells. Simple and so very boring. We can spread the plague even further than those puny mortals have spread it. Further than the rats can carry it, and faster than ships could send it. But curating the plague would take forever with our knowledge and skill. Hecate really hasn't taught us anything but how to make exotic meals, basic spells, and brooms.
What if we look through the witch encyclopedia?
Won't you shut up?
Oh, you finally have a good idea. My pardons.
Your pardons are as useless as an inkless pen.
We should look through the encyclopedia. I'm sure we can find at least something of use. Hecate is far too powerful, so we can't do much spell-wise to her.
Right, Hilgrid, remember what you said?
About the catapulting of the world domination.
No, what you said between all of that.
About the babies or the trap.
Yes, I do remember it had some correlation to the babies. Oh, yes, it was the mortals.
Our magic would be most effective on mortals.
Well, we can't just pick any random mortal. You know there's a rarity system with those sort of things.
Ah, I found something useful.
It says here that warlocks and wizards are historically known to be excellent at prophesying. Suppose we give it a go. What if I try it with a frog? A bug? Or a dog?
No, this.
Here.
Down.
No,
left.
Right.
It worked! How marvellous! Now let us see our prey. King Henry?
Too powerful.
What do you mean too powerful? Doesn't he want things like most mortals? I don't understand why he would be any different from other powerful beings.
Exactly.
But when do you want something the most?
When it's covered in delicious mud.
When it's so close you can barely reach it. Now, who do we have that wants the most? Let me see. Ah, what about this mortal named Macbeth?
Does he want, and how strong is his desire?
Yes, he is full of it, and he longs and wishes to become king.
Even better. We will tell him that he will become king. We'll leave out all the small details so his mortal mind can only start to wonder. Wonder what? Wonder of how his prophecy will come true, and I'm almost certain he will be impatient and want to achieve that any way he can. How exactly will this aggravate Hecate?
Oh, Macbeth has the power in him to abuse things. I'm sure he will abuse his power, and then, in turn, send a ripple throughout the mortal continent. And you know how Hecate discourages messing with mortals.
Yes, she is so worried about the mortals. And for what?
She can't even care to her own. Macbeth's treachery will disgust Hecate so violently, she might even turn as red as a tomato. That would warrant me to admire her like a Shakespeare comedy and laugh at how incredibly stupid she looks. Oh no! Help! It's me, Hecate! I'm melting!
That would be quite a sight, but I'm not sure if Hecate would be the one melting, considering we are the witches and not she.
This is a marvellous plan, ladies, but I do see another prophecy we can make to fuel Macbeth's future fire.
And what should that be?
Macbeth has a near and dear friend named Banquo, and what's even more entertaining than an overthrowing? The trust of two best friends ripped apart forever.
How marvellous.
I'm grabbing my popcorn and going to AMC already. This should be the most interesting thing since we saw Hecate choke on poison. Good times.
What if Macbeth doesn't betray trust, murder, do anything to cause a disarray?
Oh, I'm sure he shall, and all we must do is go and tell him his prophecies. It is truly like taking candy from a baby. And Macbeth shall be our most fulfilling prey. Then he will prey on his opposing, and our plan will succeed.
Now let's go and set it in motion.
Da 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 da.